Hello, these short videos were created to introduce Columbus functionality that are enhancements built seamlessly into the Microsoft Dynamics NAV solution. Using simple examples, we'll highlight key Columbus functionality that's being used by the produce industry today. For many years, Columbus has worked with various types of produce growers, processors, and/or distributors and their product lines. Columbus has the solution, experience, and support to meet these fresh produce businesses' unique ERP system challenges. This specific video highlights Columbus's recipe management, batch scheduling, and production reporting and recording. This is a formula or a percentage of mixed greens for a processed item, a washed bag salad, for example. A where used lists the intermediates that this formula is assigned. In this example, the intermediate is our batch item. Each of these versions represent a unique formula for the intermediate. The certified version is currently being used in production, while version 3 is under R&D. Looking at that R&D version, the General Fast tab maintains base information about the version. The start date and status of a version can be changed as often as needed. The lines of the Fast tab maintain the actual formula and possibly instructions themselves. This item requires Columbus's pre-process activity, an activity required to be completed prior to the production use of this item. Defrosting, mixing, measuring are some other examples. Columbus's lot preferences are assigned to any component item which requires lot-specific attributes to be considered valid. This ensures the right material is being used to maintain consistent quality. Columbus's unapproved items allow for R&D to work with formula to investigate the impact of potentially new items being introduced. Finally, a phantom bomb can be used to isolate a sub-process without maintaining that as an intermediate. The Equipment Fast tab is where the equipment used in production is assigned to the formula. It includes the min and max capacity quantity and the fixed and variable time it takes to produce the item. Routings can be utilized to outline production processes based on a location. The Cost Fast tab is where you can enter any activity-based costing incurred during the production of the formula version. The resource that is entered on a line can be a person, machine, or other. The formula batch size fact box displays the input and output weight and volume for the formula version, as well as the formula version's density if applicable. The formula cost by weight and volume and the formula cost active fact boxes give per unit information both about this version and the active versions for comparison purposes. This is a finished good item. The production BOM number field maintains the packaging BOM number, and Columbus's production grouping item field is indicating the intermediate item used to produce this finished good item. Looking at the Lines Fast tab for the packaging BOM, we can see it takes 7.5 pounds of the intermediate items plus packaging to complete. Nav and Columbus offer full production planning and scheduling tools, but here we're focused on one tool, to plan batches on the intermediate item's demand. We first run Columbus's batch planning worksheet to filter by location and to define how far out we want to view demand. Our three batch planning panes are giving us views of the finished good item, the equipment by day, and the order details. In addition, we have visibility to any maintenance on that equipment. This is possible because Columbus has a maintenance management module built into NAV. Next, we decide to start our planning based on specific finished good items. Selecting the item involved in the batch will determine the total batch quantity needed. Either a single or multiple picks of equipment can be selected to produce the intermediate item. Either way, based on earlier setup, the batch quantities are calculated. The minimum allowed batch size means that there may be a residual amount of intermediate produced. Planning calculates what can be done with this, and the user makes the final decision. Finished good package orders will display any equipment that has been assigned, and the user again determines the planning. Finally, once complete, we can generate production orders. Again, this is a very select view of what Columbus offers. Fresh produce that produce in batches need an ERP solution that allows them to produce multiple batches from a single item's total demand. Our final topic is production reporting. Following or during the production process, consumption and output reporting takes place. Columbus's experience working with fresh produce businesses is extensive, from a paper-driven, after-the-fact process to full real-time consumption output reporting, including integration to key equipment like scales and labelers on packaging. Working with any method, Columbus offers a tool called batch reporting. This tool gives fresh produce a view of any previously posted production activity, while also allowing for additional postings to be made. We've entered in the production order number, and the system has pulled up our intermediate split into batches and packaging production orders. There are 3 panes, with the first showing production orders. The output pane is where we can assign lot numbers and enter quantities. Purposely, we'll overproduce this batch by 10 pounds. Reviewing or entering quantities on the consumption panes give over/under quantity variances. Selecting a lot that does not conform to a lot preference will require confirmation. We repeat this process for the second batch, so I'll fast forward. Next, we'll enter the output and consumption for the 2 finished good items. Our first finished good output item is a catch weight item, so we must enter the weight for all the cases. On purpose, we enter a weight outside the 5% tolerance setup, and the system alerts us. This helps to maintain data integrity. Compared to the second finished good item, which is a fixed weight, so the system calculates the alternative weight for us. Since we've used the intermediate to produce the finished good, and we indicated we overproduced on one of the batches, we can use a Columbus tool called Balance Intermediate to have the system adjust or align intermediate output to consumption. This maintains the lot tracking integrity required for fresh produce. Finally, we'll add an additional third line for the packaging item. We do this to indicate maybe that a quantity was scrapped. This improves our yields and costing accuracy. At our first posting attempt, we have the system telling us that one of the item lots has a lot status equal to scrap, a status that does not allow for consumption postings. So we'll switch to the correct item lot and post. Our final posting message is that we haven't consumed all the anticipated quantities, again maintaining data integrity. Columbus offers yields and costing by pound reporting out of the box. A note, while not shown here, co-byproduct formulas and item processors are part of the Columbus granules. If either of these are important, please let us know. That completes this overview video. We anticipate you may have more questions, and we welcome the chance to discuss further your business needs. Thank you for viewing.